Cavs have to keep those guys moving.
Garland bothered by Daniels. It comes into the corner. LeVert took that ball off his forehead, recovered, and nailed a three. Watched by McDaniels. Waits for a love screen. Gets switched on to by Towns. Garland steps back. Batted. Watched by McDaniels. Waits for a love screen. Gets switched on to by Towns. Garland steps back. Batted. Garland steps back. Batted back toward Garland. Good hustle by Love on the offensive glass. Garland's second try is through.
Second time around.
LeVert works his way to the paint. His 12-footer is no good. He gets his own rebound, and traffic does care. As we talked about the rebounding woes of the Timberwolves, and it cost them again.
Sure did. Second chance opportunity.
As Garland twirls on McDaniels, got him in the air, fires, can't get the roll. Rebounded by Gobert, who leads the league in that category. Russell pestered by Garland. Garland fights over a Gobert screen. Lob for Gobert. He can't finish at the rim. Mobley was pressuring as Mobley played that perfectly. But Garland checked by the rangy McDaniels. 10 shows on the shot clock. Garland goes to work, crosses him over to the basket, puts it up, missed the shot. Love bats at it. Gobert eventually squeezes it. Timberwolves have hit 6 of their first 11 threes, despite the fact that they checked in bottom 5 in three-point percentage as Garland clears himself and cans an 18-footer. After the Garland free throws, 2 seconds remain. Prince, I don't think he got it off in time. Oh, did we have a foul called? We did, my goodness. Mobley deals to Osman. He has a Coro. Instead, he'll ship one over to Love. Extra pass to Garland. He'll fire. He's got it. Wow, Gobert was coming right at him with all that reach, and it didn't matter. Out strolls Garland. Garland works on McLaughlin to the basket. Stops, floats, can't get the roll. Garland has 13 points in his back pocket. 3 of 4 from long range here in the early going. This Friday, the Cavs are honoring veterans and active military members. Last season, the Timberwolves were a pleasant surprise. They finished 10 games over 500, 7th place in the West. Garland comes and gets it. Garland angles off a Lopez screen, gets to the paint, floats it up and in.
They're a tough team to beat. They haven't lost yet when they've done that. So they have a good, solid time.
Shot clock all the way down to 3. He'll give it to Noel, say you shoot it, and that's the result.
Don't give me the ball with 2 seconds left on the clock.
LeVert to the basket, lays it in.
They are an emotional team. When they start playing well right from the beginning, they are a tough team to handle. You got to keep them with negative thoughts.
Garland, oh, what a shot at the buzzer. Wow, how did he even get that shot off? As Garland found an opening.
And defend and make baskets now.
Love fakes a 3, he fires a 3, he hits a 3.
He got him a nice bird that time. Nice up fake.
3.5 in third quarter. Garland from mid-range. Mobley with the rebound, back to Garland. 3.5 in third quarter. Garland from mid-range. Mobley with the rebound, back to Garland. Garland puts it on the floor, gets inside, floats and scores. He throws Gobert as he peeked toward Mobley. Over 40% for the last 5 seasons. Garland inside, missed the shot. Mobley corrals it and draws a foul. The foul's on the floor. Garland, an 84% free throw shooter.
Shop the collection at shop.timberwolves.com. I like the statement collection for the Wolves.
Coming out of this timeout, you were wondering why Garland was that close to Gobert up top. McLaughlin looking for an opening, got squeezed. Osman up ahead, LeVert leaks out. Oh, brother. Garland pedals into the forecourt, stops, floats, he scores. Garland has 24. As Gobert twists one intended for a teammate. It's picked off, however, by Garland. Garland accelerates past McLaughlin, hits Osman in the corner. Next up, a date with the Bucks in Milwaukee on Wednesday. Coro leaks out. Love takes it himself, gives to Garland. Garland has 24 tonight, lost the ball for a moment, gets it back, floats over Gobert. Mobley keeps it alive by getting it back over to Garland. Garland backs up, watched by Towns. Pulls up late in the shot clock. Garland made sure the official Eric Dalen saw it as Garland goes to work, stops, floats, and scores. 26 now for Darius Garland. 106-88 is the Minnesota lead. Garland fires a three and hits. All right, it's a 15-point game, and Chris Finch says, we're going to take a timeout. Yes, had held the Timberwolves 0 for 8 to start this fourth quarter.
Need a run right here, about 2-minute run.
Darius Garland with a triple. Towns of the Timberwolves have connected for 12 triples, shooting 58% from the field. Garland has another. Timberwolves 113, Cavaliers 97.
Every time the Cavs get a run, the Timberwolves come back with another.
Carl says, here, shoot it again, Darius. Timberwolves 113, Cavaliers 97.
Every time the Cavs get a run, the Timberwolves come back with another.
Carl says, here, shoot it again, Darius. Garland works around Russell, who's had a great night here this evening. Off it goes to Lopez inside. He waits and he throws it down. Now it's Garland. They wait for Lopez screen. Stevens breaks baseline, but he bobbled it. Some hesitation there.
He was the cause of the problem, and he's trying to be the finish of the problem.
Garland thought about turning the corner, instead steps back for a three. Oh my.
He's so clever with the ball, he can stop on a dime. It's hard to defend a guy like that.
This is the 13th Cavs game this season as Osmond fires a three and hits. Now it's an 11-point game. Chris Finch pacing. Garland inside. Deals to a cutter, and Stevens who lays it in. Finch wants a timeout as the Cavs are on the move. Under 4 to go. The Cavs have cut a Minnesota lead that at one point was 24 all the way down to 9. Russell knuckles one up. It comes to McDaniels, however. Tried to flush it. Stevens got up there. McDaniels got it back, and he got fouled. Garland comes and gets it. The shot clock shows 5. Garland goes to work. Steps back, long distance three. Oh, my! For Chris Finch's Timberwolves. Garland accelerates in toward Gobert. Gobert with the erasure. He makes the block.
We talked about Jaden McDaniels in the pregame show, what he's been doing over the past 4 ball games and basketball game. Plus the points that he's adding is Cleveland's kind of blinking here a little bit, right? Minnesota's all of a sudden opened this thing up to 8 points, and they've got possession. Garland
uses a Lopez screen, zigzags down the lane, tries to draw a foul, doesn't get it. Comes to Stevens, back to Osmond. Osmond got Edwards on a fly-by hand, knocks it down. Garland now has 43 points. For it to happen one more time here in downtown Cleveland.
I mean, that's a perfect scenario where the Cavaliers are in right now.
Rebounded by Stevens. 60 seconds to go. Out comes Garland. Garland looking for an opening. Down the lane. Floats and scores. It's a one-possession game. Garland high steps over the timeline. Stops on a dime. Hits the three. Darius Garland has been unreal here in the fourth quarter. Once Garland eventually gets it there, Garland tough shot, missed it, Love underneath, deals with the corner, Garland tries to draw a foul, and he got it. So again, for those of you a little bit newer to the game, because this foul is deemed on the floor, he's only shooting 2 free throws because the Timberwolves are in the penalty, not the 3 he would be shooting. He's been electrifying.
Oh, boy.
Dazzling here tonight.
It's been a one-man show.
All right, you guys are going to look for a quick steal and a quick foul.
Lopez don't let him have any passes to the basket. They can throw it out.
Anderson looking for Russell. Russell all the way into the backcourt. Garland's going to foul him with 6 seconds remaining.